right up your alley there.
Yes, sir.
Quentin King. I'm Paul. We're at Music Villa in Bozeman, Montana. Sorry, this thing's squeaking on my leg here.
That's all right.
And today, we have 4 D-28s, right, in stock.
It makes me happy just looking at them all.
It is. I knew you'd be happy because you love the Dreadnought. You love the Martin.
Did you ever see that scene in Breaking Bad where they just lay on the fantasy of laying on a big bed of money?
Yeah. Oh, I know you're talking
Mine
about.
would be just like to roll
bunch
around
of Dreadnoughts, Martin Dreadnoughts. That'd be cool. We could do that.
Far less
we could
comfortable.
Reenact that here.
Far less comfortable, but equally satisfying.
Yeah, let's try it. That'll be a good video. We'll just open up with you.
That'll be what is that? Fans only or something?
Yeah.
Okay,
there you go. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Ironically, in our store here, we like to change strings a lot and see what's going on. So we put 4 different sets of strings on 4 different Dreadnoughts. So we're just going to kind of compare them. For one, we want to talk about the historical, the D-28. It's every brand has their holy grail kind of.
Yep.
The Martin,
the flagship of flagships,
flagship guitar. Martin D-28 is a flagship guitar. It's a Dreadnought. It's one of those just. Gibson has the J45. Everyone has that flagship. The D-28 is such a great guitar. It's just a booming, badass Dreadnought.
Yeah, it's
right?
a keystone
of
acoustic guitars. So
rosewood back and side.
Right, Sitka top.
Yep, Sitka top.
Yep.
They've gone through changes over the years. They're now, since they did the reimagine, it's forward shifted on the bracing. So you get great bass. The D-28 is non-scalloped, so the braces are not scalloped out. We've done videos. You can look up that. We've got videos that show
the inside of the.
Yep, shows the inside. There's an X brace here. There's no scalloping taken out, so this top is stiffer.
The point, though, the real thing that you're getting at is that we've got the D-28, 4 of them.
Yep. Because
we want to remove as many variables as possible when we talk about what we're really going to. After. Yeah.
So we should do this too. This is a tough challenge. Every guitar is, even if they had the exact same strings on them, each one is going to have a slight difference. It's wood. It was a tree. Now it's a guitar, and these things do change. So, but this will be just fun to do because we have 4 sets of strings to put on them. That one sounded great. Let's just go through. Let's do this. Let's go through. You strum each one. Then we're gonna go through again, and we'll talk about what strings are on them. And then at the end of the video, we can see if we can hear if there's a difference.
A difference.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have no idea which strings are which at this point.
Yeah. Play a lick on there. And I don't know yet either till I look at the tag. So let's just we'll just listen.
Moving parts to remember everything. I'm going to try and keep my picking in the middle. I've been, people talk about how I play towards the bridge, so I'm going to try and keep it just a little bit closer to the sound hole.
Okay. I think that was my favorite, just from listening to it.
Last but not least.
Interesting.
Distinctive.
Well, the first one seemed a little brighter. Second one seemed even a little bigger, and then this third one I liked a lot.
It sounded very ringy, but big.
Yeah.
Not
we'll have
thin.
to go back again.
Yes.
So let's go in reverse order.
All right.
These are the Monels.
The Monels.
We put the Monels. They look like an electric guitar string.
Yeah, they've got a silver tint, and that's like a
There's
nickel.
a nickel in it.
A nickel content,
and a Monel is another type of metal, I believe. So it's all a blend of Monel and nickel. And it's a great string. I kind of consider it, I call it just real flat, EQ.
I would agree. I think that'll come out when we do side-by-sides. It's still very pleasant. It's got plenty of sustain and ring. It's not like playing dead strings or anything,
I have to admit, I like the Monels better on D18s. On mahogany guitars, for some reason, I like the Monels better. That's just me.
Just warm on top of warm.
Right? Then the one,
I'll trade you.
the one that was past that was the new D'Addario XS medium gauge.
XS.
It's medium. A new, it's like a coated string.
XS is like they're extended.
Yep.
something.
Yep. It's called XS.
I really like the sound of this.
Yep. This one was the one before that one.
It plays really smooth too. That's what I can tell you about the Monels. The tension on them doesn't feel very tight. Like they feel pretty pliable. The new XS also very nice, and you grow accustomed to the coatings where you can slide.
I like the new XS. They're not as coated, and they're D'Addario always makes a great string. But the three of these other strings are all Martin, which are also great strings too. And so the one that I often forget about, it's not that we stock them, we sell them all the time, is the Marquis. And these are the silked, on the ends of the strings, they have a silk winding, right? So what that does is it helps kind of protect the bridge plate, which is in the inside, and it kind of helps protect part of the bridge. It's wrapped in a silk, so you don't have that sharp string
it's a protective
touching the
layer
wood.
For your
Because down the road, in years to
innards.
come, after you put the strings in over and out, it'll wear out the bridge plate. So these are the Marquis, and these are all medium gauge. That's the Martin Marquis on that one.
I mean, they all sound great to me. Part of it, though, much of it, I think, has to do with the
guitar
vehicle
too.
that we're trying out these strings on. But I think I can't hear the difference.
And then,
what do we got here? This is also Martin strings.
This is the Martin Lifespans.
Okay, so these are
So this is kind of our best-selling Martin string. It's their corrosive treated.
Is it coated? Is it a coated string
They
as
don't
well?
call it coated. They call it treated.
Okay. I don't know. They all sound good to me.
They do.
Just like I actually go back and watch these videos to see the transitions because that's when I can really hear it better.
Yeah.
Behind the guitar, I feel like I notice a difference, but it becomes much more transparent when I hear it coming through from this side through the mic and watching the videos myself.
That's a tough one. This is more about really just we have 4 great D-28s in stock. I thought it'd be fun to try the different strings. There's not a major difference, but in the end, when we'll do the side-by-sides. Hopefully that will
accentuate what differences.
Like I said, it's tough. You have too many variables. You have every guitar is going to be slightly different anyway. So, but it's kind of interesting. It's kind of fun to do. I'm kind of excited about the silk ones again too, because I always forget about those. And it's kind of a nice little thing to have that on the end of the string. So, well, let's do the ending.
Yeah, and we'll see.
Let you do your thing.
We'll do a couple strums, maybe a little finger picking, and try and transition smoothly, and you can be the judge. I know that's when I can most likely hear it with a good set of headphones.
Yeah, and you can do all your licks, do all your bluegrass stuff, do what the D-28 needs.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
That's the other cool thing. So when you're listening to it, it's not necessarily all about the strings. Listen to each one of these, and just the D-28. Like I said, a lot of people will come into the store. They go, I want a D-28 because that's all they know. Then you have an HD-28, which is scalloped. You have an HD-35, scalloped thinner braces. D-35, they have 3-piece backs. They're all dreadnoughts. They're all basically the same. You have to kind of try them all and see which one. But the D-28 has got it's got its own thing for sure. So
I was laughing because I was thinking about my 13-year-old son who he's growing so fast, and you take him to the store, and I'm doing that parent thing where I'm like, try it on before we buy the pants, and I send him off, and he'll come back with like 2 things, and I'm like, did you try it on? He'll be like, yeah, sure, and then you get home and his pants are like mine, where they're an inch too high or whatever. So the point I'm making with this weird story about my son and his fitting room phobia, where he just hates to try on clothes, is I think guitars are the one place where I love to try them on.
I know.
It's just so much fun to try on.
Unfortunately, a lot of people don't have that chance to walk into a store and play 4 D-28s. So hopefully this video will help you kind of determine which one you like the best. But and you can compare it. We have comparisons of a D-28 to an HD-28. Yeah. We have all those videos.
Go check out the archive.
Check it out.
There's
check us out,
there.
musicvilla.com. Quentin, thanks for being here.
You bet.
Thanks for watching.